Hi guys, welcome to Data Talk with Ifeanyi. In my previous video, I discussed about key tools used in data analysis, which I mentioned Excel, Power BI, Python, SQL. I also give an explanation about those tools. In today's video, I'll be giving a practical example and I'll be starting from Excel. I'll be explaining Excel, how data analysts use Excel to collect data, clean data, organize data, analyze data, and also build interactive dashboard which can be used for giving of reports. So follow along as we introduce Excel in practical terms. So this is a simple data set that I'll be using to explain Excel and how it works. This data set contains informations like sales rep, country, product, sales, and quantity. In real life, data analysts have been given data sets to work on, and it's through these data sets they get to analyze data and extract insights. So first of all, I'll be sorting this data. I'll also filter this data. I'll do basic formulas and I'll do analysis. So to start, we have to convert this table, this data you are seeing now, into an Excel table before we further proceed with our analysis. So to do that, you click on any of the cell, you press Ctrl T. It's going to automatically highlight the range of your data set. Then an instruction will be given. Do you want to use the first row as an header, which is correct? You click OK. So we've successfully converted our raw data set that was given to us by our employer or our board to an Excel table. So from this table, we can now do sorting, filtering, analysis, and all that. So to sort, which is the first thing we'll be doing today, to sort under this column sales rep, you can just click on this drop down menu. Then we can sort either in ascending form or in descending form. Let's try to sort in descending form. You click on your Z to A. What did you notice? The names are being arranged from the last alphabet to the first alphabet. If you notice, Z comes first, then A goes below. To do the opposite, you click here and you click A for ascending. As you can see, your data has changed. Is now showing alphabetically from A to Z. You can do the same thing for country and the rest of the table. What it does basically is to help you sort your data either in ascending form or descending form. As a data analyst, you use this sorting in case you want to fetch a data and you want to get a exact row in a quick way. You can just either arrange them in descending form, so you can see the countries from their last alphabet to the first, or you change it to ascending form. So moving forward, I'll be showing you guys how to filter your data. After you've seen how to sort it, the next thing is to filter. Let's take, for instance, you want to see just the name folding. Maybe you were asked by your board or your employer to fetch or extract data for a sales rep which his name is folding. They just want to see folding details. You can just, from your filter button, you uncheck the select all and you click on folding. Then you click on OK. As you can see, the details of folding is the only thing showing in our data set, right? If you want to search for folding and maybe Lawson and Mohammed, just click their names from the checkbox and click OK. So this is our details displaying, right? So this is how you filter. The one I showed you earlier is how to sort. So this is how to filter. To take it back, go there, you click select all, select everything, and you click OK. So this is the whole complete data set of the names, sales rep, and their country, their product, and sales and quantity they made over the year or over a given period of time. So the next thing I'll be showing you guys is how to do basic formula, basic calculation with Excel. To do that, let's calculate total sales. To do that, you come to your sales. When trying to run a calculation with Excel, a formula, you must start with an equals to sign. So we start with equals to sign. The formula is sum. You open your parentheses. You can either just click and drag the whole of them, close your parentheses and click enter. So this is the total amount of sales made over a given period of time. Then to do that for the quantity, you come to quantity, equals to sum. You open your parentheses. Now we will not be using click and drag. Let's call them by their cell reference. So we'll click E2. As you can see, E2 is being highlighted. You use your full colon through. You click E11. E11. As you can see, it has highlighted the range we want to sum. You press enter. So this is the total quantity we've sold over a given period of time, and this is the total sales. So to do average, let's calculate the average sales. Come to this place, you use equals to, like I said, to start a formula, press average, you open your parentheses. To save time, let's just click and drag the range you want to calculate and click. Yeah, this is the average sales for the given period of time, and you can just hover your mouse at this point here, this point, the right corner of your cell box. You click and drag, so it will effect the formula to the next cell. So this is the average sales quantity, which is 17. Let's do one more formula before I move next. So let's check for lowest sales. You come to this place to check the lowest sales for the year or the given period of time. Start with equals to mean. Mean is the formula. You call the range. Don't add, be mindful of your sales when trying to highlight them. Don't add total sales to it. Close your parentheses and you click enter. So this is showing us the lowest sales made. You can just fill in to also see the lowest sales for quantity. Let's now do for highest sales before we move to the next thing. Highest sales, you come to this place, equals to, the formula is max. You open your parentheses, you call the cell reference, you close it, you click enter. So this is the maximum sales made, 90,000, and it was made by sale rep Mohammed. So you click and fill. Your highest quantity sold was 25. From here you can just search for it. You can filter, search for 25. So you can see that Zakat is the person having the highest sales, which is 25. You can undo, select all and click OK. So I've explained some basic formulas in Excel. So now we'll be looking at Excel pivot table, one of the most important tools in Excel for data analysis. Pivot table helps us to summarize and analyze large amounts of data sets easily. So to do that, we have to create a pivot table. To run a pivot table, you go to your insert tab, click on pivot table, click from table range. Then it's asking you the table name. Let's leave it at table 2. And this place is asking you to choose a new worksheet or use an existing sheet. Let's use a new worksheet because it's always good you have your analysis in a separate sheet. So this is our sheet for analysis. Let's rename it. How do you rename? You right click on your sheet 2 name, you name it to analysis. So the first one we'll change it, we'll rename it to data set. Why is it good to rename your sheet? It helps you for clarity's sake and for easy access of your work. So now with our pivot table, like I said, is used for summary and is used for analysis. With your pivot table, you can run quick summary and also filter your data for analysis. So now what we'll be doing with our pivot table is to check things like total sales by country or sales made by product. So let's start from sales made by product. How do you do that? You take your mouse pointer to product, you drag it to your row. As you can see, it has displayed the list of products we have on our data set. Then you move your sales to value. Yeah, so this is the total sum for each product. Now we've easily run an analysis to check the total sales for each product. Now we can also filter this data to know. Let's filter this data, descending form, filter by sum sales. Now we can know the product that had the highest sales, and according to our data, pizza is having the highest sales, followed by rice, then spaghetti and beans. So I've just done sales analysis for products. Now let's do another one for country. To do that for country, instead of you creating a new pivot table, you can just highlight this, Ctrl C to copy it, come to a new empty cell, you paste it. It's going to be having the previous analysis. So what you do is to change it. You remove product and add country. So now it has just displayed countries and their sales. Yeah. Then the last but not the least is to do that for sales rep. To do that for sales rep, like I said, you can just copy this. Instead of creating a new pivot table with the long step, just highlight this, Ctrl C, come to this side, you paste it, then you change the data. You remove product and you add sales rep. So this is the list of the names of our sales rep and their sales they made over the period of time. So I've explained how data analysis work. This is a basic explanation on data analysis using pivot table to run data analysis and summarize data, large data. So this helps businesses to understand which products had the highest sales, which product to work on, which product is having the lowest sales. You can also check countries that had the highest sales and the lowest sales, and that for your sales rep. To filter that for country, you click on your role label, click here, the drop down menu, click on more sort option, click on descending, change it from country to sum sales, you click OK. So now it's been arranged by the highest sales. As you can see, Egypt had the highest sales, followed by France, and USA is having the lowest sales. Let's do that for sales rep. You click here, click on descending, you change it from sales rep to sum sales, and you click OK. As you can see, Mohammed is having the highest sales and Peterson is having the lowest sales. So guys, I've explained data analysis with the use of pivot table. So guys, this is a simple example on how Excel is being used by data analysts. We're able to use Excel to clean data, organize data, analyze data. In my next video, I'll be discussing about SQL in practical. Please kindly subscribe, share, comment, and stay tuned for the next video coming up. Bye guys.